Sairam children, welcome to our English grammar class now. Now today's topic is tenses. Okay, this is the part 1. Now this topic is not there in your grammar book. Okay, Grammar Made Easy, that book. It is not there. Okay, but this topic is very well mentioned in your New Voices book. Okay, in your NV book, textbook. If you'll see page number 92. Okay, that is lesson number 10, Tenali Raman, the second. This chapter is there. After this chapter gets over, you have some exercises, right? So in that, you have this portion. So we'll just go through this part, and it is very, very important. Okay, this topic is very important. So be attentive, okay, and try to understand what I am going to say. So ready for it? Okay, so today we are going to learn tenses. Now what is tense? It is that form of a verb which shows the time and the state of an action. Okay, it is the form of a verb. Now I hope you remember what is verb. You have done this in your previous classes, right? You have learned it. So what is verbs? Words that show an action, right? So in short, we also said action words, doing words, right? For example, he drinks milk every day. The baby is sleeping, right? Some action is going on. He drinks, right? Action is going, drinking. The baby is sleeping, right? So we can say that drinks and sleeping, what are they? They are the verbs, isn't it? So we know what is verb. Now we are going to learn tenses. Okay. Now we very well know that we cannot form a sentence without a verb, right? Yes. Now just look at these sentences. Okay. Can you see them? I play, I played, I will play. Now I play means what? Present time, just now. Okay. And I played, you added ed there. Right? I played, that is a past time. That means long back you have played. Then I will play. That means the future. You're telling about future time. Right? So I play is the present time you're talking about. I played, it is the past time you're talking. And I will play, it is the future time. Isn't it? So, in short, we can say the tense of a verb tells us the time of an action. Okay, and the time can be present time, past time, or the future time. So considering this, we have 3 tenses. Which are they? Yes, 3 tenses you can see there. First is the present tense, past tense, and the future tense. Right? You can see that. Past tense, the present tense, past tense, and the future tense. Now we are going to learn these 3 tenses, and I know again in your 3rd and 4th standard you have done this, so it will be little easy for you to understand, isn't it? Okay, now let's move ahead. Now these 3 tenses, they again have the 4 forms. Okay, each these tenses, present tense, past tense, and the future tense, they have their own forms. Again, they have 4 forms of tenses. Now, let's see what are they. Okay, the first is the present tense. In the present tense, we have these 4 tenses, subtenses you can say, right? That is the simple present tense, then the present continuous tense, the third one is the present perfect tense, and the 4th, present perfect continuous tense. Okay, so these are the 4 forms of present tense. So present tense again we can divide it into 4 forms. The simple present tense, present continuous, present perfect, and present perfect continuous. Now, I would like to tell you one more thing. The word continuous, you can see here, right? It is also called as progressive. Okay, so if you come across such word, present progressive tense, Don't get confused. It is present continuous tense also. Okay. So continuous and progressive, they are one and the same. Only they are these two names are given. The same tense it is. Followed? So here we have the four. Now the way we had four forms of this present tense, the same way we have four forms for the other two tenses also. That means for the past tense also and the future tense also. Let's see. Now past tense. Again the same thing. Only thing is the tenses are changed here. Okay, you can see past, right? So it is simple past tense, past continuous, or it is also called as what? Progressive. Yes. So past continuous tense, past perfect tense, and past perfect continuous tense. Same way we have for future tense, simple future tense, future continuous tense or the progressive tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous or the progressive tense. So all the three tenses, past, present and future, they have four subtenses, right? Four more tenses they have. They are divided into four more parts, isn't it? Now you will see that only the main part is changing, otherwise it is same. Only the time is changing. Either it is a future time, past time or the present time. Okay. So here you can see simple future, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Okay. So don't forget these forms. Followed? So now we all should also know, before we go ahead, you should also know the forms of verb. Okay, and there are 5 forms. So you will come across these words. So it is better that you know these, what is the meaning of these words. Okay, so here you can see in the first one, base, it is written. That is the base. So this base means what? Whenever you have any word that is a verb, okay, so without adding anything, right, like play, for this word is there, play. If we add ed, it becomes past tense, isn't it? ing, that means the playing, played. So this simple form, it is called as the base form. And this base form, when it is said, sometimes it is said base form, or it is also said as V1 or the first form of the verb. Okay, V1. What is the meaning of that? That means you have to use the base form of that particular verb. Then comes the past tense, past. Okay, it is also called as V2 or the second form of the verb. Okay, what it is? Past tense of play will be played, isn't it? So we add ed, past tense of that verb. Then comes the past participle. It is also called as V3 or the third form of the verb. That means we are to see the past participle of play. It is played. Okay, now past participle is most of the time formed. It is same, actually, not formed. It is same as past tense, or and many times, not all the times, most of the times ed is added. Otherwise you will also have some other words formed. Okay, like for go, if you take the base form go. Okay, now what will be the second of go? What will be the past tense of go? Went. And what will be the past participle? Gone. Right? Go, went, gone. So it is not compulsory that it will be the past participle will be formed by always using ed only. Some other words is also possible, right? So for past participle, when it is said the past participle, you have to see what is the base form, and from that base form you have to see what will be the past participle. Okay, so here for play we have played, right? Then we have the next form, S or ES form. Okay, it is also called as the S or ES form. Now what is that? We simply add the present tense of that word most of the time. Okay, we simply add s or es is added to that particular verb. Okay, so for play we add plays. Followed? So in the same way, go, goes. Es is added there. Okay, and the next form is ing form. So it is the ing form of verb. Here we simply add ing. Okay, ing to the base form of the verb. So here play was our base form, right? And we want the ing form. So it will become playing. Okay, so I hope you have followed these 5 forms. Followed? Okay. Now let's move ahead. Now we're going to study each and every tense. Now simple present tense. In present tense we have the first form, simple present tense. Now it is used to show fact or truth and also for actions done regularly. Okay, and that is happening just now time. So I play. Okay, I play is the we have the word here play, right? Play is the verb actually. So how it is formed? The simple present tense. I play, I write. Okay, she writes, right? The third person is coming here. So how to form it? First we will have the subject. What is the subject? Now you already know what is subject and predicate, right? So in this sentence, I is the subject, right? And play is what? Verb. But what type, what form? The base form of the verb. So how this simple present tense is formed? I play. How it is? Subject plus the base form of the verb. So in this way you will get the simple present tense. The next is present continuous or the progressive tense. It expresses an action that is still going on. For example, I am playing. I am, it means just now present tense. Right now, right? You started playing, but you are still playing here, right? Present continuous tense. You are playing. I am playing. So what you'll have? Subject plus is or am or are, depending on the singular or plural or the person, plus the ing form of the verb, right? Now what is the verb here in this sentence? Play, right? And we have added ing form. That means we have added ing to that particular word. And which word we got? Playing. Okay, again it is a verb. So I am playing. This means what it is? Present continuous tense. Then we have the present perfect tense. It tells us that the action is completed or perfected. Action is done there. So I have played. Okay, so how it is formed? First you have the subject, right? You have the subject there first, isn't it? So you have the subject, then have or has, and then plus the past participle, right? It is the past participle of play, right? Play is the base word. So past participle of play is played. Ed is added there. So you have the word I have played. You have the sentence as I have played. Now next is the present perfect continuous tense. That means present tense only, but it is perfect. That means the activity is done, right? It was done, right? It was going on. It is actually going on, right? So means what? It shows that the action has been going on continuously till the present time. Okay, till now the activity or the action was going on. So it shows that the action has been going on continuously. Continuous means continuously going on till the present time, till now. So how it is formed? I have been playing. So what is to be added here? I have been playing. So you have to add have been. So how it is formed? Subject plus has have been plus the ing form of the verb. Continuous. So whenever continuous is there, you have to add ing. Okay, and it is perfect. So have been or has been depending on the subject. So in this way you will be able to form the present perfect continuous tense. Followed? Now let's see the simple past tense. Now these are the past tense forms. Now the simple past tense, it is used to talk of an action completed in the past. Over, finished. So I played. How it is formed? Subject plus the past tense form of the verb. Play, played, ed. Right? That is the past tense. Then the past continuous tense. It is used to talk of action going on at some point in the past. So, whenever you most of the times we use this in our composition. I was playing, right? When you're writing in a story or you're writing diary writing, isn't it? So that time you mostly use this type of sentence. I was playing. So how it is formed? Subject plus was or were plus the ing form of the verb. Okay? I is the subject, was, you are singular, so was, playing, play plus ing, right? That becomes playing, the ing form of the verb play. Followed? So this way you have the past continuous tense form. Now the past perfect tense. It describes an action completed before a certain moment in the past. So it is completely done. Okay. So I had played. So you have the subject plus had plus the past participle of the verb. So whenever perfect is there, okay, perfect tense you are using, you have to use the past participle only. Okay, you have to use the past participle form of the verb. So here you have subject, had, played. Okay, subject, had, the past participle plus the past participle form of the verb. Okay, next. Past perfect continuous tense. Now again it is used to show that the action started before a point of time in the past and continued up to that time. That means you were playing, right? And you had been playing. It is a past tense. So I had been playing. So subject plus had been plus the ing form of the verb. Okay, I had been playing. Subject plus had been plus the ing form of the verb. So play becomes playing. Okay, that is perfectly done. Now the same way we have simple future tense. For future tense again 4 parts are there. So it is used to talk of something we think will happen, right, in future. So of course you are going to use will or shall. So I will play. So subject plus will, or you can also use shall plus the base form of the verb. Okay, so whenever simple is there, you are using the base form. Depending, and then you will adjust your verb, right? And I will play. So subject plus will or shall plus the base form of the verb. So whatever verb is there, you will use the base form. Right? So that is the simple future tense. It will happen. Future continuous tense. Again the continuous going on. Right? So it is used to talk of an action that will be in progress at a point of time in the future. So what will it be? I will be playing. So here what you will get? Will be playing. So you will have the subject plus will or shall plus be plus the ing form of the verb. Okay, that is the continuous tense, also called as future progressive tense. Then we have future perfect tense. Okay, now this tense, it is used to show an action that will be completed at a point in the future. Okay, it is future perfect tense. Fine. So perfect means the activity will be done here, future. So it will be done. So it is used to show an action that will be completed at a point in the future. Okay, so the sentence is I will have played. Okay, I will have played. So what you have? The subject plus will or shall plus have plus the past participle form of the verb. Right? So here which is the verb? Play. What is the past participle? Played. Ed is added. Right? So here we have the past participle. So you have to keep in mind whenever perfect tenses are there of either it is present perfect tense or the past perfect tense, okay, or even this future perfect tense, we are using past participle. Okay, so we have to use past participle there. So you have the subject, that is I, will or shall, have, you have to use have, it is future tense, so have plus the past participle form of whatever verb is there. So we have play, so it has become played. I will have played. Followed? Then here comes future perfect continuous tense. Now we know that perfect means it will be done, right? Now it is future, so it will be done. The action will be completed, and continuous means it will be going on by the time it is completed in the future. So it is used for actions which will be in progress. Okay, continuous, going on over a period of time that will end in the future. Okay, so it is used for actions which will be in progress over a period of time that will end. Okay, end. Perfect means it should end, right? So it will end in the future. So we have the sentence, I will have been playing. Okay, I will have been playing. So what we will have? Subject plus will or shall plus have been. Okay, we are adding here have been plus the ing form of the verb. Okay, ing means we are adding ing to the verb. So play is the verb here and we have added ing. So ing form of the verb. So we get the sentence, I will have been playing. Followed here? Okay. Now here we have come to the end of our tenses part 1. Okay. We have learned 3 tenses. All the 3 tenses have 4 more subtenses, right? So in all 12 are there, right? So first are the simple one, the simple, then we have the continuous, then the perfect, then perfect continuous tense. Okay. Now, yeah, they are a bit confusing, but if you will properly give attention to what we have done today, if you will go through it again, it is very easy to understand. Okay, so I hope you have followed. Now in next part, whenever we will be meeting in the second period part, we will be again doing the exercises which are there in your New Voices textbook. Okay, your English book. Followed? So next time, keep your NV textbook ready with you. Okay, we'll be solving the exercises which are given there in lesson number 10, the Tenali Raman. Okay, the second. So be ready for exercises. Okay, till then go through the video again and again. Okay, you will definitely understand the tenses. Okay, so we'll wait here for the day. Bye.